Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile, Kalandra League 3.19. In this episode, we're making the high-risk bait Atlas passive skill tree. Yep. Welcome. This is going to be good. So, where do you start? What do you want to do for the beginning of Kalandra mapping? Well, I started here and I went through, and it's for later, and we're gonna go to here, and you could grab these 2 points for the extra chance of the map sustain, right? You could technically grab shaping the skies, but now I'm going for stream of consciousness right off the bat. The fact that they moved this from up here to down here and deleted the other note, holy shit, this is so powerful in the beginning when you don't have fragments and scarabs, and then this is map sustain, and I value these two things the most. And then I'm gonna go up here and go straight to the other map sustain. And again, technically you could have shaping the valleys and the shaping the seas, but right after this we're going straight up to the wandering path. I thought about grand design and I said, we don't know how any of these mechanics are going to interact with pack size after the changes to rare monster mods, so this is also high risk. I'll throw it in because the chat asked about grand design. I did think about this and I was like, that's interesting, and yeah, you don't know though, and it makes our blight harder. I'll talk about why wandering path, but yeah, wandering path early with stream of consciousness. I'll share the planner, yeah, of stream of consciousness, and then the map sustain. So map sustain early because you have to get from white maps, white tier, and you have to push to red maps, and getting map sustain saves you money, and you can even sell maps if you over sustain, and you need to over sustain, not just sustain, and you don't have the watchstones yet, so you need this. Now, what is wandering path? It makes your notables do nothing, and then it makes the smalls do 100% increased effect. And so the main thing we're taking here is these smalls, and you get map sustain by making them a higher tier, chance for higher tier. Now, you killed off your shaping the valleys, which is your fortune favors the brave, and you killed your extra map sustain that way, and you killed your blocking nodes, and really you only block league mechanics like kind of later into your tree. Right off the bat is kind of weird because we need to see how these mechanics work after the change to rare mods. Well, I have to do testing, so I have to see how everything works. I'm curious, and then I think they'll still be good and worth the time. There was a few that you could block or skip, like potentially the breaches and the abyss and the legion, and then maybe Delhi if it's too hard for you, depending on how hard stuff is. But now I'll talk about, you have the map sustain, you have your stream of consciousness, your wandering path, and your other map sustain, and I would go grab all the blight. What is blight on the tree? It's giving you increased chance to get blight maps and oil. Blight chance, blight chance, blight chance of increased blight chance maps and oils, and then just tons of blight chance and increased chance. And you go, why not the notables? I'll say that in a second. You get lucky chests, 8 of them instead of only 4. This is crazy. And you also get the extra reward chests when you have tons of lanes. Okay, so this is better early when you don't have the same map, like doing waste pool every single time, when you can favorite waste pool and only run waste pool with your singular focus and just be running only waste pool. This is a first blight, where you make it easier. So by doing wandering path, you don't have an extra blight in your blight boss in your thing, the chance for maps to drop with a blight, the extra blight chests, more blight maps, because if you don't have like less lanes, you have less oil chests, and so you aren't getting as many blight maps, so this isn't as effective. When you don't have blight guaranteed every time, this isn't 20% more blight. It's kind of funny. And down here, it makes it faster, but it makes it spawn more monsters, so it's actually harder. And then this one is off of that blight boss, giving you more shit and getting you an oil extractor. So technically what we've traded is making the blight easiest as possible, and we get more lucky chests, more chance for maps and oils, which you don't get as many oil chests when you have it not on waste pool every time. And then it has a bunch of chance for blight, which is actually just good, just pretty good. And then this is better with like a scarab and shit every time. And then the extra benefit is you save the points from not taking these notables, and then you also increase the effect of everything else. So we would double the effect of all of this quantity in the middle, all this rarity, all this increased effect of the modifiers on the maps, and then you can also then spec into whatever you want after. So what I've done here is, yeah, all the quant, all the rarity, all the effect of the modifiers. So you'll see up here 60 effect of the modifiers just from doing Wandering Path and that. That's really strong. And then what it kills over here is your notable on your altar and your altar. But you get this one. And so it still works. And it'll still be interesting. You get more packs. And you could do this one. If you do this one, if you do the other side, whoops, it won't move. If you do this side, then to get to the other pack size, you either have to go through the notable, which is useless, or you have to go through the keystone, so well, you'd have a dead node. So that's why doing the other one is slightly better, because at least the keystone, we want it. Wait, I don't want this anymore. I used to want it. Oh, I don't want to die, dude. Not like that. Not like that. Yeah. Especially, yo, minions got nerfed, bro. And then they reworked everything. I'm trying to be pretty strong, consistent start. This is looking pretty good, you know. And then after all the blight and all the effect and all the quant, it's looking real good. You could grab the extra harvest when you path through here. So you're like, I got some chance for harvest. Some more life force. You get more harvest. You get more life force. And all you're giving up is chance for harvest, literally another harvest, more monsters, and the chance for the tier 4. Which, if you're getting more life force and more harvest, it's similar, right? Because I got double of all of the smalls and I saved the points. And then I'll show you the next step is, with the extra points, I was like, okay, we could grab all of this expedition, and you skip just the notables again, you get your expedition chance. Wait, I'm doing a... Thank you for the sub, though. Wait. Then you could also grab all this expedition. And this is just chance for expedition, the explosive placement range, the quantity of the vendor thing. This is just 3 points for literally 24% quant of artifacts from the monsters. Like, this is just good. It's just good, man. And yet, the only thing I've had trouble with is, to get to these two, which is just 10% quant of the vendor refresh, you have to go through this. Oh my god, it's weird. But, yeah, expedition, harvest, and you're not blocking anything. So then it's just blight, and then you have the increased chance, and you'd get a lot of league mechanics every map, and you still have some extra points. And this looks really strong. And this was for mapping. Free maps. Free start. Looks insane. And then this is with our... And then we would scale into a permanent minion build. That's how we were going to do the blight better. I'm starting with SRS, but I'm going to switch into a normal build. And so this was my plan. And then I'll show you guys my fun one. A fun one in the video for fun. Another bait. They're all bait because you really don't know how good these are going to be until we get to play. And so you can only, like, try your best. But I'll show you guys another one that's, like, guaranteed to be better than this, but it's boring. Okay, this is my boring tree. Do you guys like boring? Okay, I'll show you boring. You come in here, you skip all of this. You grab all the maps to in. Hold, pause, chat. You grab all the maps to in. I have to thank these subs after. You grab the heist, okay? You grab your stream of consciousness, and you grab the casing the joint, and this one up here. And now what you've done is you buy on the map device literally heist. You just buy heist for like 6C, and you don't know that it's gonna be big money, but it's like, well, if the blueprints are money, and if you could run heist for big money, then this strat is really strong. And oh, you just need the rest of the maps to in. And yeah, you just buy heist on the map device, and then you're getting this 8% increased blueprints and the 100% increased blueprints, and then all the smugglers caches, you'll get 2 per map plus the base chance, and then all of this shit. And it's like insane. It's like actually just insane. So it's like the old billion smugglers caches per map instead of 0. And Heist League is back, dude. If you wanted like fighting no monsters, you just run in, click the thingy, and you don't fight anything. But this could be bad if everyone's just printing Heist for free and it's absolutely 0 value and no one's running it that way, technically, right? That's the only issue with this and it's really fucking boring because you aren't playing the game. You're just clicking smugglers caches and selling the shit, and like, what the fuck? This is in the game. Yep. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, they just keep subbing. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate all the support, guys. I'll thank you guys after the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll leave a link to this one in the description below. Stop it, dude. I'm trying to finish off my video. Thanks so much for the sub. And I don't know, should I leave a link to the other one, the bait one of like Heist Omega lol? You technically could do this. It's just printing blueprints and then selling. No. Thank you so much for the support though, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, and we'll be hello bad cool. Thank you guys for the subs. Hello. That is enough for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.